When you're a new seller, I understand it's so hard to source. So in this video, I'm going to be using Keep a Product Finder and Seller Amp, only two softwares going to be using to find our first lead. And what we're going to do is right away get into it. I have a product pulled up here. You can use this one. What's important is it has a lot of FBA sellers on it. And you can see that by going into the data, the offers, and then just put prime, right? And that means everyone on this listing is going to be FBA. And what I want you to do is press configure, hide all, and then put ID, name, and review count lifetime. Next is you're gonna just filter by the review count, so we go smallest to biggest. Now you can do two things here. You can start using this ID system and putting it into an Excel sheet. I have other videos I'll link at the end for this, but for now we just want to source one person at a time. So you're going to pick somebody in between 5 and 20 reviews. So in this case, we'll go right in the middle. This guy has 10 reviews here. We're going to copy the ID and we're going to go to keepa.com. We're going to press Pro and Product Finder, and then we're going to scroll down to the section with IDs, and then we're just going to paste it there. So we can see that this seller has 92 products for us to storefront stock. But we're going to do something extra to just find his best overall products. And where we say 30-day drop here on the buy box, we're going to put a maximum of 20%. What that means is that in the past 30 days, the buy box has not dropped more than 20%. That means the price is going to be stable. That means we're only going to see the best leads. We're going to do that, and we're just going to select Amazon out of stock, just to make sure. You see there's 5 products that got removed there. Once we do 5 products, we now have a list of somewhat quality leads from a somewhat new seller. What I like to tier by is bought in the past month. We're going to click this twice, and we're going to start seeing confirmed by Amazon the products that sell at least 10, and it goes up. So this is where we're going to start being able to mass open up these products. I'll open up the sales page on Amazon, and be right back. So I've opened up 13 listings. We're going to blitz them one by one, and we're going to look if we're eligible to sell it or not, because there's no point in investigating a listing if you're not allowed to sell it. This is my exact method for sourcing, guys, so you can copy it step by step. Again, opened up the top 13 listings, and now we're going to blitz right through it. So we're not eligible to sell the Creuset, so we can exit that out. John Fear, we're not eligible for this one. Yes, no, no, no. And that's going to be the reality for you guys too, guys. You guys are going to have a lot of no's. But out of those 13, I now have 6 products that we can sell potentially. And now we got to go see if we can source them profitably. So we're going to open up the Google page every single time, and we're going to see how much we can source these at. So here, I think we already had a price around there. Not profitable. We skip it. The game is speed here. We see have an IP alert here. So then that's just quick to check out the Keepa graph and see if we have any red flags, to which we don't. So we're going to ignore the IP alert for now, because that might be an American thing. Remember, guys, Seller Amp is an American software. So yeah, it's monitoring the Canadian side, but it's never going to give you justice. You got to look for the red flags on Keepa, to which this does not have. Now, the question is, can we get it at a profitable price? I might have tried to source this in the past, and it was around $17. We see $12 here, but is it for a 1-pack or a 2-pack? Looks like it's for 1. This looks like it's a 2-pack. I'm not going to waste any more time trying to source these leads. I recommend you guys spend a little bit more time trying to find them, but for me, I'm trying to find quick, profitable leads for you guys here. $34 here. There's no red flag. Very stable Keepa charts, but it's a 2-pack. We see $9.97. It's not profitable. Maybe one day on sale. This is. You see a lot of things already in the cost price. It could be because my VA's already seen them in the past. But that doesn't mean that the price doesn't change every single day. That's why it's important to always check. We see here, this is a 2-pack again. So again, at $9.69, just not going to be super profitable. It's going to give us 15% ROI at $37. Maybe if at $39 one day it comes back, it could look a little bit more profitable. But right now, this is just not something that we can source right now. Next, NBA, again, something that didn't look profitable in the past, but if we open it up, $50, nah, we're not going to look, we're just skipping. We're not having much luck right away, but that's just the reality of sourcing this way, right? If you open this up, we can see, we saw $23.99 in the past. Doesn't Motion Pro, looks like an American website, looks like it's selling from the United States in USD. Trying to do this a little bit quicker for you guys. Fort9, also a website that I've sourced from before. $23.99, I think Canadian. This is kind of what I was selling at before. Not profitable. It's at 16% on. All right, these purchases possible? Yeah, sure, but we're looking for quality leads here for you guys. So let's go back to Product Finder. That's the beauty of this. We have unlimited leads to look for. So we're back to Product Finder. We can see I stopped here. We're just going to open up another 10 list of leads. I'm going to just fast forward this, bring you guys what I'm ungated in. What's important is, example, Le Cresset. I'm not going to re-click this, right? We've seen that we were gated before. What's the point of clicking products that we know? Same thing with Liquidex. I'm not going to be clicking these products. However, Lego, we haven't checked yet. I'll open up Lego. I'll open up Bissell. But here comes Liquidex again. They're allowed to sell it. We're not. So I'm not going to click it. All right. So I got all the Amazon products opened up again, filtered them through all again. Yes, no, yes, 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 yes. Okay, a lot of products here that were ungated except for one. So now we can blitz through them again, one by one, and see if we can get them for a profitable price. Again, another 2-pack. This guy clearly likes to sell 2-packs, sells around 20 times per month. Let's see if we can get this at a profitable price. We have a 2-pack at Canadian Tire at $29.99. So now we're already looking for a product that is going to be profitable. Product probably going to be a little bit large, right? It's going to be 34 centimeters. It's not that bad. So this is actually one product that we can say that, let's confirm that at Canadian Tire, it is in stock. It is the same product, which it looks to be. Stable keeper chart is going down a little bit. Is it the best product, the perfect product? Probably not, but is it purchasable to test? Well, listen, we're at 29% ROI. We have $8 profit on this product. Seems pretty good. I would definitely add it to a list of products that I would potentially buy, but we're not done. This is only one storefront. So what we can do is keep this product because it seems like there is 8 sellers on it. And if they can get it for profitable price at Canadian Tire, maybe they have more products that we can get it for. But let's just finish looking at the products that we already had. Again, Lego, probably something that you guys are not going to be able to sell. Anyways, not really that great of a product here. We have Bissell, another 2-pack. Again, common theme with this guy. He seems to be liking to sell 2-packs, but not something that we can sell for a profitable price. Again, we're not getting super great luck, but just takes one product to really set you apart, like that Nordic Wave product. Now here, if this seems to be the similar product at a medical warehouse, this seems to be like one of those situations where it's the same product but is written in French and English, which is the version that we're going to get in Canada. So this again might be another great product. We would have to do a little bit of due diligence on the website to make sure that it is a good one, and things we could do for that is checking if they have a phone number, checking in with them via email. But most of the time medical products are usually checking out, and again, this seems like the right size and everything, and is a product that could be on a list of something to potentially buy, has the volume. Honestly, check it out, guys. This is the second product that we found here on this product video so far, but let's keep going a little bit. We have Scrub Daddy here, same thing. We just open up Google. As you can see, it's not a complicated process. We have Home Depot that looks like it's selling a very similar product. It looks like it is the same exact product for $5.74 here. Really looks very, very similar. It is a 2-pack. Nothing fancy. Looks like it's going to be another product that is profitable. $5.74, 59% ROI. We see that the monthly sold is starting to come up. The buy box is profitable. Guys, I'm doing this all inside 10 minutes. At beginning, we were not getting that much luck. Seems like we're getting a little bit of luck here in the tail end, finding profitable products. We had one more product here. Doesn't look like it's going to be profitable at $13.99, but you never know. And again, certainly if it's a 2-pack, I don't think we'll be able to realistically get this. $5.99, maybe this comes on sale every so often, but for now, $5.99 times 2 is $11.98, not something that is profitable. This is where we can now start taking the products that we were finding and jump into their storefronts and trying to see if we can find even more leads. So let's run through this one more time with a whole other storefront. So we're going to use the Nordic Wave lead that we found before, and we're going to scroll down into data, offers, and we're going to go and try to find the next seller that is the lowest, right? So we had SGA distributions before, and we're going to copy the ID of Murado's with 26 reviews, and we're going to go into Product Finder, and we're going to do the exact same thing we did before. We're going to scroll all the way down into the seller section. We're going to post his seller ID. And yes, guys, if you can put multiple seller IDs here. You can put a seller ID, comma, space, and put another one, and you can get even more products to look for. But right now, we're only doing one at a time because assuming you don't have another one. I have videos, guys, on how to build these seller IDs on my channel. Just go ahead and and look at them. So we have 104 products to look at right now. We want to cut this down. So we're going to scroll all the way up like we did before. We want to see Amazon out of stock, and we want to have the buy box with a maximum drop of 20%. If you guys want more tricks like this, I have a free school group where I teach everything. It's going to be pinned in the comments. And I also run a cohort once per quarter. Right now, we're running one. I already got students getting sales. If you want to be in the next one, you can check it out in the pin in the comments. For now, we got 41 more products to go look at. Let's dive right in. Same thing. We're going to click twice on the bot in the past month to try to see the 10 plus, and we can go all the way down. It only gets better in terms of volume. Now, like the last lead, we saw we weren't allowed to sell Le Creuset. I didn't find much luck with Lego. I'm not going to click those products. I'm going to try to find new brands, right? So I'm going to open up a few. I'll check in with you guys on the Amazon page. All right. I hope you know the drill by now. By this video, this is the third run we do. We're going to run through all the listings, try to see if we're eligible or not, and we're going to X out the ones that we're gated in, right? So it's a yes, it's a no. We don't even pay attention to the no's, right? We're just automatically going to exit out. Right now, we got a little easy run where we're getting a lot of yeses. We eliminated all the no's, and now it's time to do a clean run and see if we can get these at a profitable price, right? So we got 23.20. You can see a common theme with these buy boxes, guys. They're pretty stable because we're putting the 20%. It means that 30 days ago, the price has not dropped. It's only gotten either, okay, it might have dropped in a little bit at 20%. We don't want to see anything crazy. So now when we open this up, can't really find this. I don't really waste time on products that long, so we're going to move on to the next one, which is going to be Tough Built. Seems like a construction product. It's often found at like Home Depot. Atlas tool on special here, $26.99. As you can see, so product was already priced in here. A product that my VA found at $29.99 on special today brings us to a almost profitable price. Again, something sells 10 times a month. You might not want to get a ton of these, maybe only a few, but something that is definitely going to be profitable here at $7, almost $8 every time you sell one. So that's another product we're going to add to this list in maybe a 15-minute video that I'm fast forwarding, but this is all the same session. The next is going to be Napoleon, something that I'm ungated in. $10.80 seems to be the sourcing price. Not something that's going to be really that profitable in terms of dollar, so we can just move on to the next one. We have Noma, again, something that doesn't look like it's going to be super profitable based off of past sourcing price. We have the price that used to be a lot more. This is an example one of, hey, the price used to be at $30. We put a maximum tanking of 20%, and it's pretty much reached that because we see at $30, it was something that was very profitable. But anyways, we can move on from that one. We have a few more products to check out. Navage here. Seems like we sourced it for a profitable price in the past. Maybe we were gated in the past, but now it seems profitable. $8.95 for small little tips. Is it the same one? We'd have to do some due diligence here. This seems to be written small. This seems to be written standard. I'd want to check out if that's really the same, but does look like it's somewhat similar. So we're going to put $8.95 as the sourcing price. Again, another product that is profitable. I'm getting a little luckier in this session, if you want to call it. Am I going to buy all these leads? Listen, I probably need to do a little bit more examining, a little bit more due diligence, and how many I would buy would probably change. But these are all profitable products that I would highly want to get. We got 3 more products. We got Milwaukee here, something that sells 20, 30 times per month. We're ungated. We press Google. You can see, guys, these things go by pretty quick. $29.98, $39.99, not profitable. We're going to move on. Let Me Shine. We're almost done with the list here. I feel like we found some pretty good leads, even if these end up not being that good. Canadian Tire here had it for $7.99. $7.99 is not, it's 20% ROI. It's not horrible. Probably better when it's closer to the $20 range. And last but not least, we got Tinder Blocks here. Something that sold for $14.95, something that is not that profitable. But as you guys saw, you can get a lot of leads when you target specifically. We didn't even need to really do that much of a deep dive into the Keepa graphs just because we put a little filter saying, hey, I don't want the buy box to drop more than 20% in the past 30 days, and it's delivered pretty good results, only sourcing 2 storefronts. This could be done for 8 hours, for 10 hours. The reality is I've been selling for 4 years on Amazon. I've sold for millions at this point. Amazon's going to trust me more. I'm going to have more brands that I'm ungated in. But you can just do this similar process over and over and find many profitable leads. It's very possible. My students have already started getting some sales, so I bet you could start doing some sales too. So if you want to join my free school community, try to get as much free info as possible, you can do that. Link is in the comments. And if you're ready to commit to a better selling experience, you can work with me in my next cohort coming up in the next quarter. So if you want to apply, that's also going to be in the comments. Ciao.